If you're in a stage where you really feel like you're overwhelmed and confused and wanted to give up in this journey because things are not really progressing the way you want and you expected, you are really doing the inner work, but there is no change in your external circumstances or with the connection. So it can make you feel tired, emotionally drained, and it seems like life is not really moving forward at all. So maybe your twin flame would have pulled away, or they are in silence, maybe they would have blocked you completely. Then this video is for you. So what you are feeling is actually common in the twin flame journey. So people have just misunderstood the things. So if you really want to know what is actually happening so that it can make you feel better in this moment and have to have a very clear clarity, so let's talk about it. When your twin flame pull away or they go silent, it can create a sort of panic situation. You may get confused whether what they are mirroring is within you could be a false connection or a karmic. Maybe there are doubts coming up that you may be feeling numb, or those are the doubts like, am I numb or am I sad, or really like what is actually happening within you. So these are the real questions you can ask in this journey for sure, and you really deserve the real answer. So here is what I want you to understand. So whatever you are feeling right now is not about them. Whatever their behavior triggered something within you, that means there is an energetic connection between twin flames which is actually real. But the feeling, the exhaustion, the heaviness, the tiredness, what you are experiencing, and the feeling of get stuck basically come from within you, inside you. Because that means you also have a power to change that and shift that. So what is happening when they are pulling back? You probably like, there's the one part of you may be like checking, waiting, still hoping for something will change with your twin flame, and another part of you will be completely worn out. So it's like a pulling that happens within you. So sometimes it can feel like normal, but sometimes it can be very tensed and push and pull. That will create a lot of exhaustion and tiredness and draining. Your energy is draining. So let's be really honest about this, because I think this is the part that most people are not really saying clearly enough in anywhere. You're tired because of your twin flame connection, but actually you're tired because your mind is in the loops. There are thoughts which goes back and forth and your energy is leaking. And you may be wondering like why you really feel tired, because there are energy leaks in your journey. When you're really like waiting for your twin flame, your nervous system is in a state of stress. Your nervous system constantly in a mode of like survival. It cannot rest. It cannot really move forward. It just stays stuck in that loop. And this is not a sort of a behavioral issue or something. This is not something make you weak. This happens because you have not yet fully brought energy back to yourself. So in this level, you are just basically like giving all the energy back to some other person, your twin flame, and you're just waiting to expect to have love from them instead of you working on yourself. So now let me answer this question. What is this mirroring effect? Probably the mirroring effect is not the way you are thinking about it. It is just simply there is an anxious part of me, and that could feel not really good about things, and that your twin flame is mirroring because that is still existing with you. So it could be a place where you are actually abandoning yourself, waiting for something to happen outside of you. It could be coming from your past experiences. So where you were not really felt emotionally stable, or you wouldn't have received that emotional stability from your caretakers or anyone. So instead of looking at it all these years, you are just punishing them with more rejecting that part of you. So the moment when you get the trigger and you look within honestly and you start bringing energy back to yourself by mirroring that back to yourself, you will be able to give what that part is missing, and you will be able to love that part. That creates power within you and then help you to heal that part. So some of you may be doing meditations, which is genuinely good, but those things won't really help you to go deep. I want you to honestly ask this question. Most of the day, when you emotionally are tired, what is that actually you do? What is the first thing you do when you feel you are triggered or not really feeling good? Do you do your inner work, or do you sit quiet, or you just get busy with something else? Healing is actually bringing your energy back to yourself. It is making a real internal decision that says, I am no longer available for any exhaustion emotionally, because I'm choosing my peace here. Not because I'm giving up on the connection, but I'm really choosing peace. That's why you do the healing. That's why you do the inner work. So when you do the inner work, you are actually taking the power back to yourself. That create an internal shift within you that help you to change things externally. When you truly start doing the mirror work, the inner work, what you're doing is you pulling the energy back to yourself, and you stop leaking it from a waiting or kind of wondering or confused state. So sometimes you feel there is nothing changes externally, but there are internal shifts happening. You start to feel more stable, you feel more grounded. You won't be like kind of a mercy with someone else or a dependency with someone else. You can really feel the shift within you, because you are no longer spending your energy in the loop of holding on to something. You start feeling yourself again. You feel like you are back to your life. That is a place of stability, a place of genuine interest in you. That is a place you start to feel sort of completion. It is a sense of coming back to yourself. So wherever phase you are right now, don't try to force yourself to move on, but feel your feelings and stay with you and do your inner work. You don't need anything to hurry up in this journey. Just be honest with you, compassionate with you, and just choose to do your inner work. So when you are at peace, your twin flame also will choose that peace. And most important is, when you really look at those triggers within you and the blocks that you're experiencing with love, and as you heal, your twin flame is also choosing that. That's how you really make the real shift in your journey. So I am Asha. I am an ascension coach for Twin Flames Universe. I help Twin Flames in healing the separation. And if you really feel drained and you don't know how to move forward, then you can reach out to me for a free clarity session if you're genuinely interested in investing in yourself. And if this video has resonated with you, then you can actually claim more support by claiming my group coaching. I have some space available. Also, you can look at the workshops on Saturdays that will help you to go deep in certain topics. So take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video.